This program is intended for immature audiences.
This is a journey into the Northern Union Vape Church.
When we die, no need to cry, just revel in the times gone by. Oh, when we die, we go up so high, so free. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will realize how fast time flies. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will see. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll win a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life.
Hello, hello. Oh, what's that? Am I on? Think I am. Speak, Steve, speak.
Hello.
We're on. Bloody hell.
Hey.
They disabled everything. Every time you get an update, I not checked it, and it's come up as disabled. Everything. Disabled. I'm like, for goddamn sake. And I need a piss now as well. Introduce Sean minutes, Steve. I'll be back. Welcome to Northern Union Vape Show, anyway. 2 seconds.
That was Benny Vapes, who should have gone for a piss beforehand, but he's getting old now. The Self-Blazing Vapes and JP with us. Welcome to episode 129. Hope we're not all sweating our nads off over there. I've got my fan right next to me.
I've got it down here, just blowing it up.
Cooling the undercarriage off. So how is everybody? Can you hear us now? Hopefully. Otherwise, any lip readers could hear us. How are we all? Are we all coping with the heat and all that? It's supposed to start pissing it down this week, isn't it?
Supposed to be doing it tonight.
Is it? It's supposed to be tomorrow for us, and then thunderstorms Tuesday or something.
However, there's still going to be a nosebite ban.
It's not round by us at the moment, but grass is dead as fuck. So.
Fuck me, that was quick. Pissed so quick in my life.
Did you get there in time?
I did, yeah. Just run upstairs and run back down. I've got a sweat on now, though. Fuck me. If you can hear me fan, let me know, because it's fucking warm.
Go Bernie! Go Bernie! Oh, not that one.
Turn down the sound, for fuck's sake. Who am I turning down? What have I got? Hold up. Nip me down, then. Is that better? Might be me. Speak, Steve, speak.
Speak. Hello. Hello.
There you go, speak now. That's it. It's because they've changed everything.
Well, you had one of those updates.
Yeah, it must have done. It must have done an update. Must have done an update on it.
How dare they?
Right, I need to pop out chat so I can see what everybody's saying. If you are in chat, don't forget, look at the top, see if you are in twat chat. If you're in twat chat, change it over to live chat and you keep up with everything we are doing. So unorganised today. It's one of them days, isn't it?
I blame the heat.
I do, yeah. Easiest thing to do, isn't it? I know, Bill, I have no fans. Unless you want to go over to OnlyFans. Cost you $10.
Don't go
Oh,
over
right.
there.
It was joking. It was joking because there was no sound.
Yeah, don't go over to Benny's fans only, because you'll just wash your eyes out with bleach afterwards. So.
Yeah. Right, let's get rid of some of these. Let's go to the open tab, get rid of some of these windows. Right, there I'm back. I can see now. Oh, I've lost my chat now. Do you know? There we go. So I hope everybody is good in chat. I hope you're enjoying the warm weather and you've been having a nice, relaxing weekend. Luke is not with us. He's not feeling too good. We think he's got a bit of sunstroke. He's been getting that sexy body out and doing the little sunbathing while he's been at work. So yeah, he's not here. He's not feeling too good. Bless him. So I hope you are feeling better, and we'll see him next week. Hey, we don't have him long, do we, Steve?
Oh, no.
Any excuse. Any fucking excuse.
You're right.
Oh dear. So yeah, so how's everybody? You've been all right? Are you enjoying it? James, have you got a jumper on?
No, it's a t-shirt.
Oh right, I thought you were a fucking jumper. I said that to Net on Wednesday night. I said, you got a jumper on?
No, yeah.
But that's what I thought. I thought he's fucking red hot. He's got a jumper on. I don't know. Everybody's got fans on. Tim B's got one fan. It's standing in front of me, blowing his damn ass off. Yeah, mine's over there. It's one of them ones where you can put ice and water in it. Have you seen them?
Oh, yeah.
You can put the filters in the freezer.
Are they any good, though?
freezer. Do you know, right? I don't use it. I have done, but I don't like to put it in freezer. But yeah, mate, it's got a little like computer fan on the back of it. Don't know how fucking blow it out on full whack. Only thing about it doesn't oscillate, so it doesn't move. It's just fixed. So you've got to get it blowing on your nadas. Out on your face. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so
Right,
honestly,
what is Netherlands?
eBay. Honestly, I'll show you.
Ah, yeah. I've seen them, yeah. Very nice.
Going to, what is it? JML do them for, like, in Asda for about 40 quid.
Yeah.
Go on eBay, it's the same one, it's £12.
Bargain.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll get Steve. Did you go through chat? Did you get that far?
Not yet, I haven't got that far. Just see.
All right, do you want to go through a little bit of chat? Do you want to participate?
That's all. We have Mr. Barry Jones. We have Mr. Benny Bear. Grateful
Good evening.
Ant. John, the Vaping Joker. Good evening, sir. We have the one and only Mike Haynes. Good evening, sir. Mr. Intense. We have Graham Near Reality. We have the Chair, the Vaping Snowman, which I'm surprised he hasn't melted in this fucking weather. We have Tame? Who's Tame? Tim B and Mr. Craig D. And that's all I can see so far in the chat. Yes,
Welcome, one and all.
For now.
Yeah, the forecast thunderstorms, aren't there? Not that it's going to cool it down much. Do you know what I mean?
Just make it really humid.
Yes, exactly. And it'll last about an hour. But you can't complain. You shouldn't complain, really. The only problem is it's too warm to do all. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah,
And you can't be asked. Do you know what I mean?
Slow.
We sat out. We went to the cinema Friday
Slow.
night. We got back about 10:30, and the missus had heard that there was a meteorite shower. Because where we live, as long as it's a clear night, you can see the stars. So we sat out in the garden, got the lounger chairs out, sat back like that for about 2 hours, and just watched. We saw about 16.
All right.
But the weird thing is, I don't know how it all works, but they were all going in the same direction. I thought that you get one going over this way and this one, but they're going in the same direction all the time. But
Like that. Someone going, come on.
oh,
me.
no, that's it. to me. So that was quite cool.
Yeah. Did you see the supermoon the other night?
No.
No. It was coming up. When it was coming up, it was like a red sort of haze on it. It looked really weird. We just thought someone were having a fire. And then it sort of went up. And the moon was sort of going like that. Like pulsing. And it had this really strange red glow around it.
That's
It looked really
aliens,
cool.
that is. Aliens,
Honestly,
Zelda.
It looked like it was about, when you see a rainbow and you think you can touch the end of it. Because it's that close. It was like that.
Yeah.
So it looked really, really good. When you're like, ooh. And it was just
no.
really, because it was all hazy. And it was right strange. It was just like when you see a Saturn's moon, it was like that.
Very good.
So, I can't even say that credit, but the Perseus are prolific meteor shower associated with the comet Swift Turtle. The meteors are called the Perseus because the point from where they appear to hail lies in the constellation Perseus. I can't even say fucking that.
What?
I didn't understand any of that, mate, to be honest with you.
I understood turtle,
Well, I always said, you know, for these flat earthers, we're on about this other day. Yeah, I don't think we're flat. Well, I do think we're. I think we're on on the back of a turtle held up by elephants.
Oh, flat earth, mate. So, yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll go around and do a little buffet. We'll start with James. What are you on?
I am on the Abyss.
I'm on you, Kem. I ain't opened it yet.
You ain't open it.
No.
In that, I have got that banana nutty from Chef Flavors. Something different next week because I've been on Flavor Chasers site, so I'll save that for next week.
Oh,
Mick, you all right?
sorry, Nick.
Pulse with the pulse in it, and in that, I have got some Dark Star Pink Slush.
So,
Last but not least,
yeah.
the Aspire box.
Ooh.
And in that, I have got, if I can read it, Captain Jack's from Best Sig Liquids, which you can't get anymore.
And I can. You can
Can
get all
you?
It's called Neck Tobaccos now, isn't it, or something?
I thought you shut all down.
No, I shut Best Sig Liquid down and opened up another one called something like Neck Tobaccos or something.
Mogley Vapes. Good evening.
Tobacco Vapes or something like that. Yeah, there's a big discount. It's exactly the same as Best Sig Liquid. It just does more tobaccos. So yeah, go over and have a look.
And I'll pass it over to Steve.
Thank you, sir. I've got the August GT2 with the Lost Vape Centurus tank on top with some Jack Rabbit limited edition cherry Bakewell inside. And then I know people are going to shout at me now, but I'm going to use it anyway. I'm mysteriously one of these disposables, Mirror Pro or something, mysteriously come through in the post from China with a load of others that I can't remember if anyone's sending them out to me, but they come in the post. So thought, fuck it, didn't cost me anything. It's rechargeable, 5,000 puffs in it.
Well, that's illegal. You have to point out that is illegal over here in the UK.
Adjustable airflow, but yeah, I won't be reviewing this because obviously, what's the point? Because you can't buy it. So whoever sent it, thank you very much.
I mean, you can review it. You can put it up and put a disclaimer. You can't buy this in the UK. These other Americans watch it and that.
And it's coming
These other countries, other than us.
something not with my camera all focusing, which you probably won't because it's been penis. But it's got this very funky design in it, so that's all right. That is me, Benny.
Swamp Thing.
Ooh, disposable. Yes.
Ooh, hey, spoon.
The difference is, I'm going to try and get rid of mine responsibly instead of just throwing it on the floor.
Well, no, that's the thing, isn't it? If you're getting rid of them, I know they're out there. You can't do it in anything else, can you? You can't. Do you know what I mean? They're out there until the government turns around and says, get rid of them. Then there's not what we can do. But like I say, these other countries that are embracing them, they do the job. They do the job. But there's not a great deal out there. There's not a great deal being made. There's not a great deal other than disposables, to be fair. It's getting a little bit slow. It is getting slow. Is that it, Steve? Is that what you're on?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, sir.
So I am on the chair mod with the chair reject tank. If you didn't know what that is, it's a Guar 21 with the Arbiter 2. Because he prefers the Arbiter. And inside that I've got some, trying to work through this Jammy.
Yeah.
Which is Just Jam. From ELFC, which is cheaper than Just Jam. They do raspberry and everything over there. And I'm also on the Solo with the Arbiter Solo. And inside that I have got some RY Benny Haw. Which is some RY... Oh, did it just drip then? It just ejaculated all over the table.
Dirty bastard.
So there, it just had a little bit of a leak. And that's just some RY4 that I make up myself. So, and that's it. Yeah, it depends what you want. I think what the thing is, people who get them don't know any different, do they? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. They can walk into a shop and they can buy them. We had this last week. You can walk into a shop and buy them. They're there. They don't know any different. It's, like I said, there was a shop opening in Leeds Town Centre that were open. It's open while pubs are still open at fucking 12 o'clock at night. Do you know what I mean? So they're there. They're there. The shops are open and they're catering for things. It's one of them things. One of them things.
Yeah.
It's not something new. They have been around for years. It's just that they've suddenly influxed them now. So, anyway, enough of that. Enough of disposables. I don't know if what I want to know is how many people drive a car. Hands up in chat. How many people drive a car?
Oh yeah, you're gonna really see that, yeah.
Yeah, hands up in chat. We can put a little hand up. Little hand up. How many people fucking blare the horn? Because fucking horns have annoyed me this week.
No, I don't use. Yeah, I don't use mine. I always seem to like if someone cuts me up. By the time I've gone, oh yeah, mate. I'm halfway down the road before I remembered where the fucking horn is. So I just no.
Well, it's usually in the middle of the steering wheel. It's not the end anymore.
I know, yeah, I know, but it's just like, oh yeah, fuck. Oh fuck, no, it's too late. Okay.
Mr. Intense put his hand up.
You know, I'm the same like that. I'll be cursing like fuck, what you call it.
Barry Jones is giving a wave. He puts it up. Drives 2, does 10B. The chair I don't drive, it drives an SUV. Still drive a car. Yeah. It's still the same thing. It's got 4 wheels and an engine.
Automobile.
Exactly. It's just, do you know, right? So what happens is you get someone tooting your horn. You think you're going around a roundabout and you think you're in right lane. Someone toots your horn. You always look to see if it's you. And it's like, oh, what the fuck? Is it me? Is it me?
You can even go big like that. You're about to give them the what for, then you look round and they go in, waving to the mate at the side of the road. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Or some cunt toots their horn at 6:30 in the fucking morning. That's a cunt's trick, is that? That's proper gets my tits up. Swamp Thing has 2. Very well on to say goodbye. Yeah, it's just down London. When I worked down there, Sloan might know this. Fucking hell, man, I'm never off at home. Don't reckon disposables and you're supposed to have to save the world. Ban roundabouts.
you were vegan as well, Graham. So
ban roundabouts. Well, you don't have roundabouts in America, do they? Do they have roundabouts?
I think they're doing a few places. I think.
What do they? I thought it was just down round here and down Birmingham that has the islands.
No, no, that's Milton Keynes, where Gas lives.
What? They have islands.
No, they've got islands coming out of their fucking teeth. They're fucking
yeah, but what do you call around? Do you call it a roundabout or do you call it an island?
Both.
It's a roundabout. Just fucking you go around it. It's a roundabout.
Island. Okay.
It's not an island.
Yeah, but no, I call it a roundabout. But then for some reason now and again I'll go, oh, yeah, if you just go around the island, it's just like.
Well, first time I went down there, that's to the Black Country and that lot, and Birmingham around there, and someone said to me, I'm going round and go up to the island. I was like, what's a fucking island? What is an island? I have no idea.
It's a regional thing.
It is, but to go up to the island, I was like, I'm a bit like, is that the round thing at the top? He went, yeah, it's a roundabout. He said, yeah, that's the one, yeah. Tim B sticks his middle finger out of the window when I'm driving away from work. But Swamp Thing's both cars pass. Well done. It's an island you go around. Yes, exactly. It's an island you go and it's a roundabout.
However, people have been known to go over.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's normally after a few sherbets and they shouldn't be driving.
My mate at work did it in the van. My mate drove over the roundabout because it was foggy and he didn't see that it was speeding. He didn't see the roundabout coming and went straight over the top.
I had them little fuckers that it's supposed to be a roundabout, but it's just a slight little bump in the road. I thought,
yeah.
What's the fucking point in him?
Does anybody go around them?
No, that's what I mean.
There we go. All right. See you in a bit.
But then again, if the police catch you not treating them as a roundabout, they do fine you for it.
What, going over the top of them little mini roundabouts?
Yeah.
They're the fucking worst for it.
If you don't treat them as a roundabout.
Well, some of them are that small and the road's so tight you can't treat them like it because by the time you've gone round it like a roundabout, you're clipping over the top of it anyway. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have a choice to go over round the roundabout because the road's not big enough to be a roundabout. You know, so you've got to go over it anyway. I don't understand going over the middle of it, but... Yeah, Grady says some I like islands to be fair. The ones with flowers and shit in the middle, yeah, no, don't know.
That's why you go over.
It was an island you would need a boat to go around, says Bill. I just wanted to know how many people go on the lawn and toot the lawn. Because it just obviously absolutely pisses me off when someone does it to you and you shit yourself. And then you're looking round thinking it's you when it's not. It's someone over the side. Waggins, they do my fucking head in.
Wagons?
Yes, when they do it. Yeah,
Wagons.
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 Barry Jones got pulled by the police for driving over mini roundabout. Yeah. Swamp Thing saw Capri go over the big island in town once. It made a big mess. I bet it did. Do you like a Capri? I used to love Capris.
Yeah, I used to love them.
Oh, mate. Always looked really like a muscle car, didn't it?
Yeah.
A Capri. I always wanted one. Always wanted one. There were certain cars in your life that you always wanted.
There's a lot of cars that when I was still at school, I love them cars. And now you see them, like a XR2 and
2i or XR, XR3i.
Yeah, and all them and now you look back at them, you're like, oh fuck me, no.
Yeah.
There's still some old classic cars when I was younger that, like I said, a Capri that I think if I had a spare bit of cash just for a bit of a ride around, I wouldn't mind a Capri still.
Yeah, I'd love a Capri. Yeah, what pisses me off is people who don't indicate Mr. Intensity. Yeah, on roundabouts. Yeah, oh, mate.
What pisses me off, people just don't indicate full stop just because.
Oh, he's fucking really annoys me, does that. Especially when you're waiting at a junction to pull out.
You're like, well, are you going left, right, or straight into the brick walls opposite? Which way are you going, fella?
Yeah, and then they suddenly turn off, and you think, well, if you'd have let me know you were turning, I could have fucking pulled out, mate. Yeah. Instead of sat here like a knot.
They'll drive round, and just as they're turning into the road, they'll indicate. I thought, well, I can see you driving in there anyway, so what's the point fucking indicating now?
Yeah, 2.8 Capri was very nice. Bill saying chairs are short pants that women's wear. Capris, really? Capri, see, they wouldn't have had that in America. Wouldn't have had the same car there, wouldn't they?
No, it'd been a Mustang.
It probably would have been, yeah.
Excuse me.
But I'll tell you what does annoy me is when you do get the people that do indicate to go left and then decided to go straight up.
See, I do that on a roundabout sometimes when I've got in wrong lane. I've got to admit that I pull in sometimes and I pull round.
You get some people going up to an island or a roundabout and they're going straight on, but they indicate left. And go as if to say they're all about the person that's waiting here to come and start.
I've had that a couple of times.
Fucking idiots.
I tell you what I had, right? Going round it. So come to my house. When you go down, it's like an industrial estate, and you have to go wherever they did the road. You can't turn to go up the road that you need to go up. So you have to go down, round the roundabout, and back, and then up, and then back onto the road that you need to go up to go round my house. If I can explain that right. So you're coming down. So obviously I'm going right round the roundabout. I've got my right indicator on. Yeah, it's 2 lanes. So I'm in the middle lane going round. So as you go around the roundabout, you get to your turn off. You're supposed to. So the turn off's there. You start moving over on the the entrance to go off where I'm going to go. You get, because it's 2 lanes coming down to it. You get some dickhead here in this lane, in the inside lane, pull straight out. So you start pulling over, and suddenly they're at the side of you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's my fucking right away, dickhead. Why have you pulled out?" I'm like, really? Do you not know what those? Honestly, really. Then they're like that, sticking to it's not my fault. You're in the wrong. I'm fucking gone round, indicated, and now I'm indicating to pull over. Why have you pulled out?
Why are you picking?
Yeah. Shape of the Capri was inspired by the Mustang, not Sally.
Mustang Sally.
Do you know? Yeah, so I won't mind a Capri. I tell you what I am looking at is a convertible with this weather.
I can't stand them even in.
No, like a convertible.
I think if I was going abroad somewhere or where you had the weather, it's a bit different. But for the UK, just for about a week a year, then I don't know.
Penny's road rage. Yeah, road rage is usually when I'm stuck in traffic. Oh, I hate that. I hate sitting. I'm the worst person to be. Nicky Maynard, I'm the worst person to be stuck in traffic with. Because I really start thinking, fuck me, what are we doing? Mr. Intense saying the Capri in the US was called the Mercury Capri, I believe. Yes, road rage when you're stuck in traffic and you sat there. And always, if you're on a motorway, the lane next to you always goes faster. How does that happen? Then when you pull into that lane,
slows down.
It fucking slows down and the rest of them go fast. How does that work? How does that work? And then what gets me is when you get through the motorway traffic, there's nothing there to stop it. There's been no accidents. There's just nothing in front of you. And you're like, oh, why have we been sat there for half an hour? What's gone on? Do you know? Honestly, I'm awful in traffic, especially when someone pulls up. Do you know, leaves a big massive gap, and then you're like, why have you left that massive gap? Why have you left that massive gap? Move up, and get behind the next one. Do you know what I mean? So, but you can get that.
That was my brother. That.
Oh, honestly, I'm awful in traffic. Awful. Proper road rage. Especially when you're late or you're on your way home from work. That annoys me.
Oh, yeah, you just want to...
Going to work, and then when it's... M62 is notorious for having crashes. So you're coming off at Chain Bar, there's always a crash. You listen to radio on Yorkshire, it always turns around and go, and there has been a crash on the M62 at Chain Bar, and you're like, really? It's 50 mile an hour, it's a managed motorway, how can you crash? Why have you been such a dickhead that you ran into the back of someone?
Yeah.
How can you why have you ran into the back of them? Do you know what I mean? And you just hold up all the traffic when I'm going to work or I'm coming home. Or you get more. I tell you what else gets me and all. What's really annoying me. Some things in roads annoyed me this week. Shutting off roundabouts and not telling them to shut off to get near the junction to get onto a motorway.
Yeah.
Round by me, they have night closes every now and again, but never tell you about it till you're right on top of it, and then you've got to go all the way around to come back to go down another one. And you're like, well, why didn't you put... You've got signs that can tell me that the motorway's shut. Why didn't you tell me the motorway was shut? Why did you wait till I get up there and they're working on the motorway? Oh, he's going to go with like dickheads.
What's him again?
It's one thing, stop road rage and drive on the pavement, yeah. Have you seen that in Brazil you can knock over... I saw a thing on Twitter. I think it was on Twitter. That they can... in Brazil, they've made it a law that you can actually run someone down if they're doing a... What is it? Snatch 'em thing on a motorbike. You know, for your purses or a robbery or all like that. To stop them, they've turned around and said, you can knock them down if you want. So people are purposely knocking them down. Just running over them with car. Yeah, we're trying to stop out these mopeds going past and nicking your purses. So just run them down. I'm thinking you wouldn't get that here, would you?
If you're in an Arctic, or class 1.
Yeah.
Just back from Manchester. And was there speaking at a conference?
Oh, very nice. Bit of a thing to do on a Sunday. I'll be speaking at a conference, innit?
I'll be out air conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a... He's very dedicated to be speaking on a Sunday.
Yes. Jesus is dead.
Yes. I hope you had a good time. I hope everything went well, Mike. I hope everything went well.
Oh.
So what has everybody else been? So after my bit of a go on road rage and horns. So what was your film that you went to see, Steve?
I went and saw that film N.U.V.S, which is like...
Nope, not heard of it. Nope.
No. Like I was saying before, and nope, don't bother going to see it.
All right.
The idea of it was good, and then it just left so many unexplained things that were going on about the story and what was happening that everyone was walking out after the film going, what? What the fuck?
You asked for your money back.
No, we should have done that, but it was just, oh no, it was just, I see, it's typical one of those, you've seen the trailer for it and thought, that looks all right, actually, and you go along and watch it and go, what
and they showed you all the best bits on the trailer.
Yeah. What a pile of shit it was, I tell you.
Yeah, no, so that's not a one to go for. I'm going to see Elvis. And I'm going to...
No, about that, but I've seen...
He's dead.
Is it because he's dead?
Or is he? Dun, dun, dun.
Well, that is goes down with he's working at the chip shop. Well, he's working at chip shop, isn't he?
Oh, he's fucking Smiths or something.
No.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody's seen that. I'm going to see that this week. I'm going to see the new Top Gun one. Well, it's not new. It's been out a while. I'm going to see that.
That's supposed
well.
to be good.
Well, it's nearly finished at cinema because it's on Diddy Cinema. You know,
Yeah.
when they're moving from big ones to little small ones, it's got about 5 seats in.
Yeah, it's been out a little while now, hasn't it? So,
Yeah.
Must be a good couple of months.
Yeah. I've just had time to go, so I've got 2 weeks off holiday. So I'm chilling, relaxing, shooting some beat ball outside of the school. So yeah, I'm going to see that. Waiting for She-Hulk starts soon.
Yes,
looks quite
that's on Disney, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that's out this week. I saw, what is it? I watched Resident Evil this week.
Are the series?
Yes.
Yeah, I started watching it because it got slated, didn't it?
It's all right. What
Yeah,
happens is it chops and changes. That's what they've done. They've done it like because it goes back and forwards.
Yeah,
What they should have done.
2-3 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, they should have done the first 3 or 4 episodes of the backstory, and then moved on to the major stuff. Do you know what I mean? And done the back end of it as the major stuff, and then it'd have probably got a bit more thing. But they were chopping and changing all the time. And 1 minute were old and 1 minute were new, and you still know wiser what the fuck's gone on at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? How it started. So they could have done all that at the beginning to tell you how it all started off at New Raccoon City. You know, it just it's sort of.
It was all right because it's like where they got the father and his 2 daughters have moved into that complex on in South Africa, and then one of the girls is the main character when she was younger, and
and she's new character. But if they'd have done the front bit as telling you what went on in New Raccoon City, and then led on to what they're doing now, that'd have been totally different. But it didn't. It chopped and changed. It just chopped and changed too much, and I was like, yeah. And I tell you what else I watched, Steve, on your recommendation, fucking Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah.
The first 2 series are shit.
yeah, but then I said it's not like one of those that's fantastic and that, but it's one of those we just sort of got into and thought, well, we've watched the first 2 series now, might as well watch the rest of it like. But
honestly, mate, the first 2 series were shit. The third series was really got going. Third series I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
But the first 2 were shite.
Yeah. You watched the 3rd series, did you say?
Yeah. Well, I'd invested that much fucking hours in it. I've got to watch it then, haven't I?
It's the bit in the first episode where they start dancing to Footloose.
Yes. Honestly, the third series, I enjoyed the third series. The first series, it were long-winded.
Yeah.
And then the second series were a little bit better, but still long-winded. But the third series, I really enjoyed the third series.
Yeah, because we found there's another couple of bits in that were a little bit confusing. Like, you know, the one who's the dad, who's adopted them all and that. But in the one scene where they've gone back in time, he takes, right at the end of one episode, he takes like an alien. But then he takes fuck all until it's 3 when he gets that arm out. And well, but it doesn't explain why and more about him being an alien.
No, it doesn't tell you.
What's that about?
It
I think
doesn't tell you.
might be doing a series 4. I think that talks of it like. But.
Yeah, maybe so. Mike, yes, I am friends with Mr. Biggest Dickus. And yes, I will have a word with him and say about he's on about having interest in us and Northern Vape meat. He probably would do, to be fair. He probably would do.
I would recommend the Slowit site than...
It would be Slowit, it'd be Slowit. It's bigger. It's a lot bigger. Grateful Ant says Umbrella Academy was great. The first 2 series were shite, mate. It was so long-winded. It was like pulling teeth. I've just started watching Sandman. Just started. Watched the first one. Yeah. It's still out on it at the moment.
And the first one is definitely what? But then, because we're on about an episode 5 now, as it goes on, it sort of calms down a little bit and starts making a little bit of sense. But, but that first one's just like, what?
Yeah. It's a thingy. One thing saw Elvis Presley at the chip shop in the 80s. Nicki Minaj waiting for the Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. It does look good, does that? Mr. Intense has just finished Miss Marvel. and Orville the other day, waiting for the last of Better Call Saul. I wasn't a big, what is it, fan, whatever that one that it comes from. Breaking Bad, yeah. I never watched that, and I've never watched, so I won't watch Better Call Saul.
I know, but that Orville's a bit weird, though.
Orville, no, I've not watched Orville. No, I've not watched that. I've not watched that. What's he say? Sandman. Yeah, I've just watched Sandman. He's finished Miss Marvel as Mr. Intense and Orville the other day. Now, did anybody get? And I don't know if you've watched. Have you watched? Has anybody watched the? What was that one that they just said? Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And also Miss Marvel.
I've watched one episode of Miss Marvel.
You watched one? Well, the end one. You alright, buddy? Just watched the Grey Man. I fancied that. Grey Man, he says.
Yeah, that was pretty good, that was.
Right, Pound Shop John Wick. Have you seen that Criminal United Kingdom? It's really good. Only watched the first episode. No, I've not seen, man. Have you seen The Irishman? Great movie. No, I've not seen that.
Yeah, that's
Stranger Things. Yeah, I've seen Stranger Things. Watched all them. Yeah, so anyway, if you have watched Miss Marvel to the end, to the last episode, and you watched the Multiverse of Madness when they showed the Illuminati, did you pick up the X-Men reference? Have any of you watched it?
Yeah,
you've only watched one.
I think you mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. The theme to it. Yeah.
Still not watched it.
Have you not watched it? Listen out for it. It does come up. You just got to be quick, and you've got to know the 80s reference, 90s 80s, 90s reference.
After you mentioned it last time, I did YouTube it the following day. I was like, oh yeah.
It does exactly. So. Good evening. I was having a good laugh at you teasing in LXV. Strange Things, yeah. I tell you what I am waiting for. I did have a look. Does anybody do this on Netflix? See what's coming out?
Yeah.
Do you have a look through?
Yeah.
To see.
I watched one the other day that I was waiting to come out for a while with Jamie Foxx in it. Day Shift.
All right, yeah.
He's a vampire hunter.
A comedy vampire hunter, isn't it? Is it good?
It's got Snoop Dogg in it and stuff. Yeah, it's all right. I wouldn't go and fucking see it. But if you fucking think, oh, I just fancy watching something tonight, then I'd whack it on. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Right, yeah, I have seen that it's on there. Was going to watch that. Like I say, I invest in a series. I don't chop and change, so I watch all the series and then move on to something else. But I have had a flick through last night, and I did see the new Cobra Kai's coming out in September.
I haven't got in that.
That's when I'll be buying Netflix.
Yeah.
I only get it for a month to watch it, and then I get rid of it.
Well, don't do that. Just get a fucking, what is it? Get on your dodgy box and watch it on there, mate. You've got a Fire Stick now, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've only watched the first two episodes of that, and I just I don't know. 883, another great series if you like westerns.
Herb says, I'm in love, Benny, with an English lady called Ned Hales. Don't even know who that is, mate. Who's Ned Hales? One thing says, I don't watch Disney woke films anymore. And Great Flant says, I think that's supposed to be 1883, another great series if you like westerns. Mr. Intense likes Batman with Adam West. Oh, all named Hales. Right. I guess he on about Alex, whatever it is, them that were on your show, Steve.
Yeah.
With I'm guessing they've been in there because it's been. Oh dear. So yeah, I went on about it. We're westerns. Do you watch westerns?
I used to really love watching them years ago. Yeah.
Did you? Because I was thinking that other day. Do you know when you're flicking through channels and then you see an old western come up?
Yeah.
And obviously you can't say Indians now. Do you know what I mean? Well, cowboy and Indian films.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it used to be because obviously I was looking at things, and you've got like the classic westerns with John Wayne and
It's Eastwood and
yeah.
Van Cleef, or his name.
Yeah. Well, they were in. Well, Lee Van Cleef were in the what is it? Wasn't it? That
Good,
western spaghetti, good, the bad, and the ugly, and that spaghetti western, Magnificent
You'll
Seven. You've been it. Well, that Magnificent Seven, they were all why they're called spaghetti westerns is because they were done over there, weren't they? It was like a Japanese thing first, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's a bit.
What's the Predator thing like? I don't know. Have you watched it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's all right, but it's the first hour of it is. It seems like the Predator pops his head up now and again. You know he's there, but it seems like the first hour of the film. Well, it might be a lot less than that, but it seems like the first, say, 45 minutes, an hour, just seems to concentrating on this American Indian tribe where the main character's from, and then it starts kicking off with the Predator. But it's good. It's worth a watch, though.
I fancied it, but like you said that the first bit's a bit like, is it a cowboy and Indian film, or is it a fucking...
Yeah, but I mean, either way, it's definitely worth a watch, I think. I did like it, though. It's better than the two previous Predator films, The Predator and Predators. I think the last one that they did, The Predators or something, that was just a big pile of wank, that was. Proper calls.
John, you all right, mate? Well, John's on. I did watch on, because go over, if you would say, go and Old Salford on a Friday night, 10:30 with John's on. Go give him a watch. He's bought, what is it? What do you call him? Who does the mesh stuff? What's it called? Do you know who does the mesh profile idea and all that lot?
Yeah.
Mr. Just Right One.
Yeah, that's it.
He's bought his RBA for the thing for the billet box. He's not overly impressed with it. Go over and watch it.
Is that the one that Jay's crushed up the other week?
Well, he's John's had it, paid €100 for it because he had to buy, because it don't come with mesh. It's a mesh RJ with no mesh in it, and it didn't work. So I hope you enjoyed your €100 non-working bit of kit, mate. Ponteboro RBA, absolute trash. Yeah, I did see you, mate. I'd like to wind you up. Yeah. I hope you feel. I hope you embrace that €100 that you're never going to get back. Do you know what I mean? I hope it was money well spent, and you can look back at it and think, I bought that. Yeah.
Right. Why did I buy that shit?
Yeah. Well, do you know why you bought it? I know why you bought it. He's saying, I wanted to give it a go. No, you knew it was going to be shit, mate. That's why you got it, because he doesn't like him. It's not an uncommon thing. I was on a live with him where for a fucking hour just belittled him every 5 minutes. Mr. John, that well. Yes. So that'll be a nice. So watch out for that. Review is up this week. So that'll be a very interesting review.
I hope he used an hammer.
He's getting a new one. He's getting a vape hammer, apparently. He's getting a vape hammer, and it's gonna. You need to get a really good one. So you need to get like a Rockware one with the yellow handles. That's what you need to get. Mr. Intensity, have you, John? Have you tried the Guinness coffee Guinness yet? Has anybody else tried it here yet? That's a new one out. Coffee Guinness.
Well, talking of ones with coffee, I've just noticed that because I like my spiced rum, like the Kraken.
Oh,
they've brought out one now that's got a bit infused with coffee in it. So,
all right. I don't like coffee, so that's me out. I'm out.
Moot. So I might have to try that.
I'm definitely out on that one. Do not like coffee at all. I'm the one that gets the revels.
That's right.
Coffee.
Yeah, but I like coffee, but the coffee like chocolate is just like that's fucking shit anyway.
No, John has not tried it. Yeah, he's going to have the Irish hammer. It'll be an axe or a pick. That's what you should get, John, a pick. Oh, dear. I tell you what I watched the other day as well. Does anybody still watch other vape shows? I know Zars and there's a few others in that lot. But do you watch any of the Americans anymore?
I haven't for a while, man.
Yeah, I watch ST Vapes, one with Mike Haynes, with Mike Vapes and with Mike Haynes going up in well, with Mike Vapes and Fagan on, and he doesn't like at all Billy Ethan. Does a dead rabbit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't like him at all. You can tell when he's talking about him. He proper gives him shit. Because he comes back and does a video and then goes off and says, "Yeah, I'm coming back," and then shows you a dead rabbit version 4. And then see you in 2 years' time when another one comes out. Yeah. So. Mowgli Vapes just picked up, develops morning mocha for a friend. Try that one. I've tried coffees. I can't do coffee. I don't like coffee full stop. I just don't like.
I prefer coffee over tea.
No, I don't like tea either, mate. I don't like tea, so. I like hot chocolate. With marshmallows and whipped cream. Do you know, it's got to have whipped cream in it. Big man on top, marshmallows on top. Yeah, I watch them on replay. That's what I do when you're bored during the day. I watch everybody who's on. I watch, so I watch them all during the week. Fit everybody's in. Does anybody have what is it? Premium. YouTube Premium.
YouTube, but no.
No? Has anybody in chat have YouTube Premium? Because on there it reads that you can watch it without having the screen up. So it just plays the sound of the video. It carries on playing. Mm-hmm. So you could use it as a podcast, that's what I normally do. Because what I do is I put it on and then go into, so it looks like I'm just like a taxi. And I listen to them as a YouTube, so I'm wondering, because obviously you can get done for it now with new laws. Laws.
How in your phone playing?
No, you can't. Nope. So no one's got it. No. I wish Mike. No. Iken says no. John says no.
Yeah.
Computer says no.
No. Computer says no. Because, like I say, what you can do. Yes, the new law is that you can't do. You can't do, what is it? You're not allowed to touch your phone while you're driving. So you're not allowed to touch your phone at all. You can have it open for maps, but you can't touch your phone.
Or if it's in your pocket, you're technically touching it then.
Well, if it's in your pocket, you've got it on your screen, haven't you? Do you know what I mean?
In your hand, basically. Yeah.
So yeah, the new law is that you can get done for actually having your phone open. So, unless you're using it for maps.
It's normally in my pocket anyway, and if someone tries to ring me or text me, then they just have to wait until I get to where I'm going. So.
Well, do that then. Use your phone, put it on, close it up, chuck on the seat. You're not touching it. Can't see the screen because you've got the case covered over.
Yeah, I suppose. But the thing is, I do use it for maps, you see, because my van comes up as a map. So I can use it in my VAP. But like I say, while that's running, I'll have YouTube playing in the background. But I want to know if you can drop it down and just listen to it as a podcast, which would be fantastic if you can do that. It means I'll never get into trouble. Mr. Intense says, no, I'm not interested. You can get rid of ads by installing ad blocker. Yeah, to be fair, I do have ads running on my stuff, but only because you get a little bit of revenue, and it's fucking pennies. It's absolutely pennies. It's 0.0004 of a pence.
That's going to be a lot of videos before you can earn some money.
Honestly, mate. Honestly. Yeah. Mick I'm a premium member, son.
Yeah, Benny's working his way up, so give it this time next year, he'll be up to a penny.
Yeah.
I'm cashing in.
So one thing says, I have a big screen in my car, I watch YouTube. Well, that is illegal to watch YouTube while you're driving. It is illegal to watch it while you're driving. So that's why I'm just wondering if you can drop it down so you can just listen to the sound. Because it says you can do that in the blurb. It does say you can do that. How many people watch it on your TV? Do you watch YouTube on your TV?
No. You can't chat with it.
Not really, no.
No.
It's a bane of my life sometimes when I've come up to start doing some recording or something, and for some reason I'll click YouTube open, and then next find myself an hour later still watching shit on YouTube instead of doing recording and stuff. So
Yeah. You do go down the rabbit hole, don't you? That you watch stuff that you think, oh, this is interesting. And the next thing you've got 3 hours later, and you're like, oh, what time is it?
yeah.
So one thing I do. Mogul Vape says I only watch Vice Grip Garage on my YouTube TV. Firefox. Do you know that's been out for Firefox? I haven't used that as a browser for years. Firefox. Nicky Payne does.
Used to be a decent one, that.
Yeah, I just use Google. I know they take all your information and that lot. They all do it. They all come up with suggested advertisements on your browsing history.
Yeah, man, sketches at the moment.
Sketches.
Yeah. No, but you do get it sometimes.
Safety shoes, don't they?
Oh, right, yeah.
No, me and the missus have had it before, where we were sitting there watching TV. We're not even using our phones like the next was, and we've been watching something on TV and talking about this, that, and the other. And you guarantee you go onto like Facebook, this, that, and the other, and it's advertising stuff that you've just been talking about. Example, obviously, example, I'd be, them electric scooters, this, that, and the other. You go in there, and it'll be like
electric scooters.
You're like, hang on a minute, I haven't been searching for it on my phone. How the fuck.
Craig C says, what was the question? Keep up, son. Keep up. Bit like a parrot. Benny in 4K. You don't want this beautiful face in 4K. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's bad enough in 480.
I found Mick a new taxi the other day.
All right. What was it?
Fake taxi. Someone was selling one.
A fake taxi?
Fake taxi.
How do you sell it?
Have you seen the porn though?
Yeah.
One of them.
All right. But it's just a car with a taxi fucking sign on top in it.
Yeah, with fake taxi on the side.
Yeah.
Lady.
Rob Stanley's watching in the bath. Do you know I do that? I watch it on the bath on my tablet.
I don't do baths.
If I have a bath, I like a bath now and again. Usually when it's a bit cold, I don't do it while it's warm because I prefer the shower. But I do like a bath when it's, you know what I mean, if I'm aching and things like that.
Yeah, that's the main reason I do it. If my knees are aching.
Yeah. So I'll have a nice bath and that. Mowgli Vape says I just mute ads when I watch TV. Craig D, I watch on my tablet, troll on a phone, using my real name on a PC and troll on another phone. So he's got burner phones. Yes, why have you got a burner phone, Mr. D? That's what I want to know. Nicky Maynard's got Nevada Shield all connected to TV. That's supposed to be really good. Is that Nevada Shield in it? Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. Mick's having a bit ice cold beer tonight. Should be a good show. So don't forget to go over at 10:30 and watch Mick. He's having a beer. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Yeah, JP's been watching porn again. Exactly. He's got a license. He's got a license to RedTube.
No, I'm free.
So one thing, I don't watch live TV. I have no license anymore. Well, that's technically you can get done for that.
Yeah.
Because if you watch catch-up TV for the BBC, you still need a license. So if your TV is capable of getting catch-up TV, then you can still need a license for it.
Yes.
Because that's what everybody was doing. They were stopping paying the license and watching things on replay and things like that and catch up. And you still need a license to watch BBC. Any of the BBC channels. Burner phone for WhatsApp chats with other vapors just in case I get doxed using my real phone number. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you can get catch-up TV and they can prove you watch catch-up TV, yes, you can.
And
Who the
that's
fact is that?
including stuff like ITV Hub, Alpha, YouTube,
Yep.
Amazon Prime,
Yep.
Now TV, Sky
Yep.
Go, and etc. So
Yep. It's
no
in the
matter what
license
you're
now.
watching-
It is on there on the BBC website. It does tell you that now, doesn't it, James?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Mm.
So you need a license if you are watching any TV. Cheech only wants the snooker.
The man in that van like it is on the adverts going round, would they? Protecting you.
No, honestly, have a look now. It's all changed, mate. It's all changed. They've lumped everything in there.
Do people still watching black and white TV? They've still got a
Mate.
license thing for it.
Yeah, and yeah. You only watch
stick
snooker.
around with the settings on your TV.
Yeah. Do you know, right? True thing is this. When I was a kid, right, YouTube advanced Android free. Most welcome. We only burst darts.
Then it's not just for your TV either. It's if you're watching on your mobile,
Yeah, mobiles, anything. Yeah.
tablets.
Yeah. Which I never get when you've got Sky Premium. You pay for Sky and you have to get a license when you're paying for Sky because you're paying. Like, do you know what I mean? I never get all this lot. So, true fact, we had a black and white TV. We, for years, even when colour TVs came out, my grandparents and all that had black and white TVs. So, once came round, my mate once came round, and I put, I think I'd got my Commodore 64, and we put it on the TV, the big TV, when it were one of these ones with big fucking old-fashioned things. And he said, "There's something wrong with your colour."
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
For those watching in
No, we can't afford colour.
green is next to the brown.
Yeah. It was years before we got a colour TV. Honestly, I bet. True fact, this. I bet it were fucking 90s before we had a colour TV.
Fucking hell.
I thought everything. Yeah. Honestly, Swamp Thing. Look, mate. I'm not arguing with you if you think it right, but anything that receives it, you do. It's on their website. Have a look. Just tell you.
I'll tell you what. I'll share it for you. There you go. Down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, mate. Yeah, put 50p in the back of your TV. It pays for your license. Right, so that was other thing we have. We used to have, my grandma used to have 50p's machine. I had to put 50p's in. Used to have to go over to garage over the road. We had a garage over the road. And I had to go over there and put, 50p at meter. So I had to change a couple of quid to get 50 pences. Never paid a TV license in my life. Never will. Never funded the PVC pedos. I am right. That's fine, mate. That's fine. I still pay a TV license. It don't cost that much. I'm not bothered. Pay it monthly. Cost fuck all. Commodore 640 Wave the Exploding Fist. I'll tell you what I did. We had Bubble Bobble on there. Me and my granddad. And you could buy a cheap, what is it? You had a cheap shop where you could buy sort of cheap games. You know, a bit like you can get now, where you can get the really cheap games to download, which are shit.
Yeah.
Well, they used to have that. They did a game called Thriller. It was one film called Chiller, but it was based. It had the music from Thriller, and you went through zombies came at you like that. And when you jumped, it went do 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 meow do 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 meow do 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 meow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was theme music when you were running. Yeah, I've been pulled by the TV licensing in my old house when I knocked on the door. Yeah, phone TV license. Believe you haven't got a TV license? I went, I work away. I forgot to pick one up. I've only just moved in. Been in there like 15 years. I'll be back around next week if you can pay for one, please. Yeah, no problems. Because it used to be if they went to the front door, I never answered my front door. Never. So, but yes, I did it. Anyway, so while we're going at that, we will have a look at, is any shiny, Steve?
I'll just let you know, my computer stopped being a dick. I was just looking. Oh, there we go. We're all right now. We're all right.
Right, we'll play your little intro then. Your intro.
Come on, computer.
There you go.
Oh yeah, what we were discussing a bit earlier, the Dead Rabbit MRTA mesh, which I won't be doing because I don't like any mesh RTAs or RDAs or any of that bollocks. But
This one is for Mr. Proper Coils. He'll like this one.
he's at home now swearing at the screen. You fuckers.
Do you know, right? It says the Dead Rabbit MRTA, but have you seen it's not with Billy Even? I think he's dropped out of it years ago. Because it says with Vape and VAPES Brazil. But what gets me is what's another rabbit? Yeah, but it can't be called the Dead. What's rabbit about it?
Yeah, because he hasn't got them.
It hasn't got the bunny ears, has it?
No.
No.
I don't see what it's what. Get it off screen. No, John. Honestly, John, you'll really enjoy this. You'd really enjoy this, mate. Honestly, this mesh one. You see how nicely it glows when you press it. Look at that. Honestly, it glows really, really nicely, and it gets quite hot. Does this one? So you'll be fine with it. It's not the Clapton one. You'll be fine. But it's not I don't get it. It's not a dead rabbit. I haven't got the bunny ears. So why? How is it a dead rabbit?
They're just using the name, aren't they? That's it.
Yeah. What's dead rabbit about it? I don't get why it's
The dead horse again.
It is, and I understand that they just use the same name and people buy it because it's the same name. But I don't get what's going to be. Only thing that's going to be a dead rabbit is the front of it with cross eyes. That's the only thing that's going to be a dead rabbit about it.
Yeah, I think that's the only picture I've got of it.
Yeah, it's only just come out, hasn't it? So
yeah, that was that. And then next up, Lost Vape, the Ursa Nano Pro.
all right.
That picture just there of it doesn't really tell you much more about it. And then there's a little screen as well.
All right.
So coming soon, mid of August. Or in mid-August now. So where is it?
Yeah. Ursa Nano Pro. Everybody said Ursas are quite nice though, so it might be quite nice, that one. It might be a nice little mouth to lung restricted mouth.
Go extreme. There's no turning back.
So yeah, no, it might be a nice one. That might be a nice little bit of kit.
No, it's a full shinies.
Yeah, there's not a great deal I've seen. There's not a great deal. Oh, Steve's having it went a bit like Matrix then.
Yeah.
So that's your shinies. Like I say, there is nothing out. There's nothing. It's fucking dead out there. It's like a ghost town. Hopefully, there'll be a lot more coming up. Hopefully. Right, so we'll do, while we're going on with that, we'll do his little car boot sale. Hey up, it's Benny's car boot sale. There we go, Benny's car boot sale. If you go over to New Vaping, you can get the kit, the Solo 100 kit. I like the Solo as a mouth to lung. It's very, very good as a mouth to lung. It's a nice little rugged bit of kit. You've seen me use it. I use it all the time. And this one, you get the tank with it as well. So for 20 quid with a tank, I don't think that's a bad deal in that one. They have only got it in two. They've got the three colours left. They've got it in the black, which I've got, with a red stripe. They've got it in the camo one, gunmetal camo, and they've got it in the red and black. If you're after a nice little mod that you could take to work with you, 18650. I run it at 25 watts and get really good battery life out of it. I think it's a little banger.
So I'm just looking there because colour comes in at red stroke blue.
Yeah, where's the blue?
Yeah.
Red stroke blue. So I think that is a little bit of a banger.
Yeah, 20 quid. Not bad.
For 20 quid?
No.
For £20. So if you want to go over there. If you go over to UK Vape Clearance, has popped a new one up. It's a Cloud Flask S kit, which is the newer Cloud Flask, which is, what is the tank? The tank is a Cirrus, isn't it? On the, not on that one, on the Geek Vape. Severus, is it? Severus?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cerberus.
Cerberus.
Cerberus. That's
Oh,
what you get on there.
ball
What have
sack.
you done now? What have you done now?
Okay.
So I just have to come out of it for a sec because I pressed one thing and it's got rid of all the other bollocks.
Ah, yeah.
Amateurs.
Amateur. See what I work with? Fucking amateurs.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, it's a peanuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a brushed brass one. That's all I've got. It's Cloud Flask S, 1776. I don't think that's bad for that. I liked the Cloud Flask original. I didn't think it was that bad. It's a nice little bit of kit, is that? For 1776, it's not bad. Not bad. I think the new colours you can get them with, like they've got sleeves on them and things like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know about this because I did order one. It never turned up. I got it a bit cheaper than this, but it never came. So I just wrote it off because it was 12 quid then. So if you like the Cloud Flash original, you might like that one.
And that's it.
Over at Legion Vapors, we have got the Alberich mouth to lung has dropped down from $28.99 to $23.99.
With the top hat mouthpiece.
Yeah, exactly. Top half mouthpiece. I don't know what it's going to be like. I've never had one. It is a mouth to lung.
I don't like the Alton. I don't know. It goes well with the colours, but
If anybody's got one, I don't know what you're thinking of it.
22 mil.
22 mil, so it's a nice one.
An array of airflow configurations.
So your pins are 0.8, 1, 1.3, 1.6, 2, and a 2.5.
It comes with a pre-built 0.8 ohm console coil, some firebolt cotton.
Ian will be alright with this one.
Yeah,
No, nothing to do.
Vapefly makes some good. I've never had a Vapefly stuff, so I wouldn't be able to tell you on that one. But yeah, apparently they do. But I don't think that's bad. $23.99. It looks nice. I think it looks quite nice as that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it does. Like funky designs. Yeah,
And I quite like it with the Ultim on there, to be honest with you. I think it looks quite nice. I like it in the gunmetal. Do you know, I quite like gunmetal stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, certain ones are good metal look. Yeah. I think if I did get one, I'd definitely get the gunmetal.
Saying that, you
Yeah.
can't go with any of the colours, really.
No, because it's the nice neutral colours, aren't they? They're not garish, they're not, in your face.
Rainbow.
No. So that's it.
That's it.
Craig DC is supposed to be a decent MTL RTA, but if you already have a good MTL RTA, no need for it. No, but I just thought it's up there for $23.99. If you do fancy getting one, you want to check it out, it's a bit cheap. It's going cheap, $23.99 for the Vapefly. It's come down in price. So while we're on about, we'll talk about coils. If you go over to cloudcartel.co.uk, which is one of our sponsors, you can get 10% off if you use Benny10 for 10% off his coils. He does 2 mouths to lungs for £10. If you want in that, you can go over and get some mouth to lung coils from him. You can also get other coils, so go over and check it out. Also, if you are looking, go have a look at sale over at Hip Hop Juice. He has a sale going on quite a lot. You can pick some juice up. He's got some new juice, Minion juice out. If you want to go over Millions or something like that, it is Millions. Go over and check them out. I think there's like sour something of it. I don't know. I tried them out of a week. But if you use N.U.V.S, you get 12% off. Sometimes it works on the sales stuff. Sometimes it doesn't. So go over and check that out. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, like I say, just bringing up stuff, there's not a lot out there. A lot of sales are exactly the same, so I try to have a look around to see what we can beat. Do you know what I mean? That's what I try to find out, stuff that I think you might be interested in. Some that are, like for that 20p for full kit, I don't, I like I say, I use that all the time. So I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe Bishop, Sale, Amatorium, yes, if it's sale, he pops in, there's Graham, he's pushing it. If you go over to Amatorium, you will find that he's closing down. which is a shame. But go over to Amatorian, £7.77. If you want some of Graham's Glamour, as endorsed by Grim Green. Also, Lemon Pocket is really, really nice. I do like Lemon Pocket. Go over and check it out. £7.77. I don't think any discount codes work anymore, but it's £7.77 because it's closing down. So let's go over there and get him sold out. People are buying them up like mad. People are buying them up like mad. Go on. We've just shouted out, John. It's behind in chat, you see. The problem is it's behind in chat. So yes, go over to Amatorium. Graham. Well, he wasn't sure whether you've got to join his WhatsApp group apparently because he's not going to have it on his site. He's isn't the Ed Zachary. When I watched on Tuesday night, he was saying that the Ed Zachary K-Fun may not be on his site, but you may be able to get some if you want some. But he has got a WhatsApp group to produce his sales. If you have WhatsApp and you want to join in that group, so he may get some in. So yeah, so go over and check Graham out because it is a shame it's closing down, but needs must. It's like everything in it. Like everything. Craig D's already in his group, so that's how you know that he's getting them in. Don't tell everybody. They've got to be in the group. So I did get my new bit of kit. I got the EBG 100 for free postage. Cheech is coming in. Cheech, play nice. Phone. Yeah, exactly. Cheech, play nice. Thank you. You haven't been in for a while. We know you like snooker instead of darts now. But do you know what I mean? Play nice. I got the so is any I don't know what everybody, because I asked this to John when we were talking the other day. I'm not a big Buddha person. I've bought whatever that thing is that James has got. What have I bought, James?
N.U.V.S.
That's it. I've bought that. So obviously it's my first venture into buying bridges and that lot. I'm not a massive mouth to lung person. So I want a loose mouth to lung, restricted direct to lung. I don't mind that. Just Cheech. So yeah, anybody got any ideas what bridge? And I don't even know what does it take all bridges? Can you use all bridges in that? I have no idea.
No idea.
I ain't even opened box. I only got it on Friday, so I ain't opened box.
What colour did you go for? I quite like the green one, the NATO. Is it NATO?
NATO?
I think the green one.
Oh, the colour, the green one.
Yeah. Quite like
NATO.
that.
Well, I couldn't really turn it down for £25, could I? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my thing. The Mob Mini Benny. Whose makes that? What's that? I'm not going to spend the fortune on stuff, I'll tell you that now.
I think if you're going to go for something like a Mob Mini, you'll be going for the SXK version.
All right, why they're really expensive?
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, that'll be a clone then.
As the Wicked.
Right. Cthulhu 520 is awesome. Geez, Dad's fed on making accounts. He must have 50 million of them. So, yeah, I don't know what to go for. I don't know. I want a loose mouth to lung, restricted direct to lung. Do you know what I mean? Get a clone one. I probably will do. I'll have a look at them. It's my first venture. I don't even know. Get a Teflon GT4 clone. Yeah, but I bought the Abyss to try Burra tanks. Well, to buy the bridges to try them. That's what I've got it for. Not to use it as a side-by-side. I've got a mix-up. What is it? Aspire. What is it? Aspire one that I can use as a side-by-side.
Mix.
Right. Yeah, mix.
Yeah, I've got that for the side-by-side. For 1 or 2 side-by-side. I got it, so it was either that or it was the Pulse AIO. But the Pulse AIO were 34 quid and I got this for 25, so that is why I got it. And that was all for vapeinhamster.co.uk. Sent me some juice out as well. So.
He usually does as well, doesn't he?
Well, it's like a mystery box, so you got one. Get Mr. Just Right one. I might do, because it might work on mine, but I don't mind mesh. Yeah, get the Ponte RBA. He's awesome. Apart from it being overpriced, doesn't come with mesh, and the homes jump around like hell. Other than that, it's awesome. I've got K-Funds, mate. I've got a K-Fun Lite V5. I think it is. Is it V5? Something like that. I've got one. Never used it. All right, EC going to have the Mob Mini clone one in. Vaping Mods Bridge is good, first one. So there's a couple of them one. Bogan's new Burry device, Soon Son. Yeah, exactly. I've seen that, but yeah, it'll be so expensive. Suicide Squad, innit? Suicide Mod thing, whatever they're called. Them that did the Ripsaw are doing it. So it's not going to be cheap. So that'll be out of question. I won't be getting that. I won't be going down that. I'm not going that far down Butter Market, buying loads of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Butter Market, that's in what is it? Is that Halifax? Butter Market. So yeah, I just don't know what to get for it. So I will have a look at a couple of them. John's definitely getting the new Bogan Butter. That might be. Oh, while we're on as well, he's 22 minutes past. Who's going to Expo? Have you bought your tickets yet? If you haven't bought your tickets, don't buy them. Because I've got a code.
Oh.
So the code is.
I've already got my press pass, so.
The code is. We'll have a look. I'm trying to find it. Can't find it. Why is it gone?
See you next week.
We'll tell you next week. I will put it up next week. These are cool for it. It's like if you go onto it, if you put like free tickets, something like that, free ticket, you can get a free ticket to Expo. I need to find it. It's going to do me head in.
It's late, but just realised I just started binge watching Broadwalk Empire again, like last night. That's another one I couldn't get into. Vapor Expo Disposable Paradise. No, it's supposed to be changing it this year, or this October. So I think
There we go.
Too many
Right.
people.
So, tell me more, Bennett. I will tell you if you do want one. If you type this in, if you go over to Vapor Expo, you can get free access to the show using
Anything.
There you go. That is what you need to put in. That is, if you go over, I don't know if that's what it says. Can give it out to friends and family, whoever. So if you go in there, say it's got a code, put that in. Free ticket -E. And that should get you a free ticket. So go over, get yourself an Expo ticket for free. Free ticket -E.
Maybe about what, 10 weeks away, something like that.
Yeah, it's not long. So you might as well use that as a cheeky little free ticket. That's what it says.
Yeah, and then just spend like 15 quid on parking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Avoid this car.
You can also use the link to send. So you've got to go. Right, so you've got to use this one. Hold up. Vapor. Gotta find where's / on keyboard. Anybody know?
Don't know.
Found it.
Man.
You need to go to that. That's what it says.
Melted Willy. There we go.
So that's Melted Welly. Welcome. VIP, son. So you need to go to that one. So if you put that in, I don't suppose it. I've left my cap lock on, so just so I shouted it out. Use that. Like, I will put it as a link next week. Come up in Nightbot, but I haven't. But go onto there. Use that, and you should be able to. Because it took me too long to go onto Nightbot and put one in.
It could not be found.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Probably because it's all in capitals. That's why. Try it in small letters. Oops. Let me see if I can sort it. Vape Expo.co.uk /comp. Enter code free ticket
Yeah, we wish we
dash
some intense.
E.
90% code for Premier in. What do you know?
Right, here we go.
I've done it. I've put it in as a timer.
There we go.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the right one. This is what it tells you you've got to do.
Well, I've just tested it.
All right, it's on there. You've just put in free ticket e-ticket, have you?
Yeah, free ticket E, and it comes up as a free ticket.
All right. I'm only going. Are you going to one? Yeah, I am going. I'm probably just going on the Saturday, mate, because I can't afford the Premier Inn prices. That's the thing. I just can't afford it. So that must be the code then for award tickets to the public. But it does tell you to put that one Vape. So I will change it. Is that the one that works then? Is it? You get a free ticket.
Yeah, I've just tested it.
Right. Let me change it then. Right. Let me change that in Nightbot then. Edit.
Oh, I've been shaking then.
Earthquake.
There you go. I've changed it now. So use that one. Free tickets. That hasn't come up. So, but that's what you've got to put. I've changed that now. That should come up now.
Cherokee, good evening from Texas.
Cherokee Vapor, thank you very much for joining us from Texas. We're just about to go now, mate. We're just about to go, Cherokee. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah, sorry about last bit being all this. Are you going? Yes, like I say, I am going, but it'll only be for Saturday because I can't afford the thingy one. Just can he afford it, Captain?
Oh, then prices. Stop that.
So, right, we will go around and say goodbye.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
No, there's no. You won't see me Wednesday. There's no show this Wednesday. There's no show Wednesday after I've took 2 weeks off. So there's no mixing show this week. So there's no mixing show this week and no mixing show next week. We're having a 2-week hiatus. So we won't be seeing us Wednesday night. You won't see us next Wednesday night. We'll be back next Sunday. So you're definitely going to be on next Sunday. But we're not going to be. I'm not doing the Wednesday shows. The lads wanted some time off as well, so I'll just say yeah, we'll have some time off. Right. So we'll go around and say our goodbyes. We'll start with James.
Thanks for having me on, Benny, Steve. People in chat, you've all been stars, been nice and clean. Nice to see you all chatting nicely. And I'll see you on the next one, and I'll pass you over to Steve.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, James, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Benny.
No problem.
Thank you, everybody in chat, for joining us, and you can see me again tomorrow night at 7:30 for the Laid Back Vape Show. We've got a new little feature we're going to try out tomorrow.
I like Cloud Chuck out.
So that goes, and then see me again following Sunday. Excuse me. Oh, Benny. Before we chat today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody joining us in chat. Much appreciated for watching us. Like I say, there's no mixing show this week and no mixing show next week, just as a public service announcement out there. You can see Steve again tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show, like he's just said. You can also see us again next Sunday. And like I say, use that free ticket if you do want a free ticket to Expo. Go over there, might as well bag a free ticket, haven't you? And then Reality can finally do a swingers night on a Wednesday night. Yeah, exactly. Go over and check out our sponsors. Yeah, doggy, yeah. Go over and check out our sponsors, which is cloudcartel.co.uk. You can use Benny 10 for 10% off on his coils. Also, go over to Hip Hop Juice. Check out Hip Hop Juice and use N.U.V.S 12. And you'll get, just use N.U.V.S and you get 12% off. Also, go over to Graham's Amatorium, £7.77 for Amatoriums, e-liquid at the moment because they are closing down. So go over and get some Amatorium, get your favourite flavours. And we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.
Hurrah.
Gotta find outro, keep checking. There you go.